to shrink. I'm just a man, but I'm trapped in a world too small. I could solve both hunger, bigger penis, have it all. I wish I could be like them, small and meek, but I'm not and never will be. I'm a giant super freak. So I'll build a killer robot and get the respect that I seek. Little world, big problems, that's the life I lead. Most of them are self-inflicted, stop victim blaming me. I'm just a man, but I'm trapped in a world too small. And they say the bigger that they are, the further they will fall.
It's a very special holiday theme, non-denominational, but very specifically Western Christian. But everyone is welcome to watch regardless of their faith. Episode of Fire Escape Toys. It's Fire Escape Toys.
Sassy brought to the floor, a crappy rap from Springfield we all came to adore. Nancy Cartwright brought the mouth, Michael Jackson brought the track. It was a pop culture bomb, there was no looking back. MTV at night, got the world in a trance. A cartoon rap, but without a single dance. It was a satellite sensation, put the kids in a spin. But there's more to the story, gather round and take it in.
Don't play the song, or you get the pan. Record companies are lurking, ready to slam. Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with Bart, man. She's got secrets hiding in plain sight, with that cult Scientology, now that ain't right. Asking for cash and Bart's voice on the phone. Stop disconnected families, leave Travolta alone. It's a game for the rich and a scam for the rest. Pretending space aliens can make you your best. But wake up folks, it's time to understand. You bought another top of Rolex for a tiny little man.
Don't play the song, or you get the pan. Record companies are lurking, ready to slam. Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with Bart, man. So shake it to the beat, but keep your eyes wide. Stay smart, stay sharp, and don't take a bad ride. If the song and the stealing and abuse don't compel you to quit Scientology, I've got a bridge to sell you. And don't ever play that tune unless you wanna catch a band. Guess you think it's funny picking on the corporate man, but hey, YouTube and Facebook got a heavy hand. Pretend this is the single, come on and dance with Bart, man.
Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with Bart, man. Back in 1990, Sassy brought to the floor, a crappy rap from Springfield we all came to adore. Nancy Cartwright brought the mouth, Michael Jackson brought the track. It was a pop culture bomb, there was no looking back. MTV at night, got the world in a trance. A cartoon rap, but without a single dance. It was a satellite sensation, put the kids in a spin. But there's more to the story, gather round and take it in.
Don't play the song, or you get the pan. Record companies are lurking, ready to slam. Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with Bart, man. She's got secrets hiding in plain sight, with that cult Scientology, now that ain't right. Asking for cash and Bart's voice on the phone. Stop disconnected families, leave Travolta alone. It's a game for the rich and a scam for the rest. Pretending space aliens can make you your best. But wake up folks, it's time to understand. You bought another top of Rolex for a tiny little man.
Don't play the song or you get the pen. Record companies are lurking, ready to slam. Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with bot man. So shake it to the beat, but keep your eyes wide. Stay smart, stay sharp, and don't take a bad ride. If the song and the stealing and abuse don't compel you to quit Scientology, I've got a bridge to sell you. And don't ever play that tune unless you wanna catch a band. Guess you think it's funny picking on the corporate man, but hey, YouTube and Facebook got a heavy hand. Pretend this is the single, come on and dance with bot man.
Don't play the song or you get the pen. Record companies are lurking, ready to slam. Is the jury out on Michael Jackson? I don't understand.
Spin the record in your head and groove with bot man.
Your dad is in your basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. The hobby, the children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. The hobbies, the children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. The hobbies of children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Yeah, it's fire escape toys.
Your dad is in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys.
The hobbies of children, the wallets of men.
Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your dad is in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys.
The hobbies of children, the wallets of men.
Yeah, it's fire escape toys. 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 I've got a mama, eyes closed tight, that sees the future day and night. She knows the secrets, the hidden lies, a seer of destiny, oh so wise. We're a family, a fearless crew, a mother-daughter trio, strong and true. One sees the future, one shapes shifts with ease, doing violence for freedom, bringing the world to its knees. My other mama, a creature of change, a panther, a dragon, a wild untamed range. She's my brother's dad, and no, that isn't strange. We're a family, a fearless crew, a mother-daughter trio, strong and true. One sees the future, one shapes shifts with ease, doing violence for freedom, bringing the world to its knees. But then we stole the power, a reckless fatal night, an Avenger's might, a dangerous, rhymed in heroes fall, all in great peril. Then things got super bad for Carol. We're a family, a fearless crew, a mother-daughter trio, strong and true. One sees the future, one shapes shifts with ease, doing violence for freedom, bringing the world to its knees.
Check, check, mic check, 1, 2, hello, hello.
Your dad's in your basement with his toys again.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Toys. The hobbies of children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. The hobbies of children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the basement with his toys again. Fire escape toys. The hobbies of children, the wallets of men. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Yeah, it's fire escape toys. Your daddy's in the holiday spirit with his toys again. It's a very special holiday theme, non-denominational, but very specifically Western Christian. But everyone is welcome to watch regardless of their faith. Episode of Fire Escape Toys. It's Fire Escape Toys.
He grew up in the circus, swinging high on a wire. Reading wasn't needed when you're flying through the fire. Now he's chasing shadows in Gotham every night. Famous as the Bat, and he's ready for a fight. Oh, he's the boy wonder, quick as a flash, taking down crooks in a red and green splash. With just his wit and a fearless flair, most wouldn't dare fight in their underwear. People talk about him, they love to speculate, but there's nothing weird with the Bat. He's just my teammate. That book by Wortham, oh, it caused such a fuss. But Robin's just Robin, no funny stuff with us. Oh, he's the boy wonder, quick as a flash, taking down crooks in a red and green splash. With just his wit and a fearless flair, most wouldn't dare fight in their underwear. He's got acrobatics and a heart so true. Even illiteracy won't slow what he can do. Gotham's favorite sidekick, he's always in the fray, giving bad guys nightmares every single day. Oh, he's the boy wonder, quick as a flash, taking down crooks in a red and green splash. With just his wit in him, but we all know one day he'll rise up and the cow he'll claim, because there's only one boy wonder and Dick's his name.
Androids. Everybody loves good androids. Androids. Everybody loves good androids. Androids have feelings too. Yes, androids have feelings too. Androids. Everybody loves good androids. 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 Everybody loves good androids. Androids have feelings too. Yes, androids have feelings too.
Gotham calls for someone strong. Dark Knight's shadow, right the wrong. Bane has shattered Batman's spine. Azrael steps in to toe the line. His mind's a maze of twisted paths. A cold crusader, justice wrath. Robin shouts, "You're not my dad. I'm not the ward you thought you had." Azrael, the armored knight. In the Gotham streets he fights, butcher of justice, vicious and mean. Blades on his fingers and blood on his peen. Eyes of fear behind the mask. No more questions, one last task. City savior, broken glass. Shattered dreams in shadows cast. Shooting razors from his wrists and little spikies on his fists. Azrael, the armored knight. In the Gotham streets he fights, butcher of justice, vicious and mean. Blades on his fingers and blood on his peen. They killed my parents, they killed his parents. They killed my parents, they killed his parents. Gears and gadgets, violent ways. Darkened skies in Gotham's haze. Grim protector's mind decays. He's not showering off in these days. Azrael.
Greetings, fellow 90s nostalgia lovers. We're back with another live stream. Learning to live stream is so much fun and nobody ever makes any mistakes. We've got two awesome figures for you today, or two boxes, I should say, 3 figures plus a bunch of accessories, and they're all from NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the Secret of the Ooze movie line. Check it. We have Tokka and Razar, babies, they're babies. And we have Keno and his scooter. Keno, did I mention I study martial arts? And his When I Dream On, I'll Be Dreaming of Something a Little Thinner scooter. I love this movie. I was so at exactly the right age for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. My older cousin Ian let me tag along with him and his friends to opening night. And I'm sure that was very lame for him, but it was very cool for me because I got to see it on opening night. And man, what an awesome movie! It's tons of fun. If you haven't watched it in a while, go back and watch it. The lights and the sets and the props are all fantastic. And we'll get into some of the rest of it later. I don't know where we should start. Obviously the really exciting ones here are the monsters, right? They're the ones that everybody wants to get to. But, we do also have Keno. I guess the question is, do we start with Keno or do we just go right into the best? Peggy, what do you think? Does any votes in the comments? I'm sure Peggy's got a poll for us. We tried to give Peggy a microphone, so we're going to see if it works. She's clicking away rapidly.
I have a microphone now. Hopefully it works. We haven't really tested it before, but we will see.
Okay.
I vote, let's save the fun one for last. So start with Keno.
Which one's the fun? Okay. Which one's the ugly one? All right. This one will go to the side then. You sit over here, Tokka and Razar. And let's look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Keno. All right, so looking at him down here, we have Keno with Scooter. And that's really it. There's not a lot else. Oh, I bent back Leonardo's sword on the logo here. I also noticed I bumped my camera. I need sandbags. That's what I need. I need to be sandbagging my fans. It says Keno with Scooter. We see that he comes with a scooter. I do think it's interesting. They have put a lot of these characters with motorcycles or scooters lately. And they're actually all, even though they're different designed like scooters, they're all the same color scheme. They're all white and red and black, I guess, a little bit. It's probably cheapest. He comes with some pizza bags. It looks like a carrier for them, a pizza box. Maybe that's a locker. That would be really cool. And Keno and some extra heads and hands. On the side, we get a picture of Keno. And on the other side, we get a different picture of Keno. We've got him with the turtles on the top. Typical credits. Does it say anything about him on the back? No, on the back, we just get more pictures of him. Looking happy with his pizza. I like that he's got a receipt in there. That's very cool. And then they just made sure to show you a lot of pictures of him interacting with his scooter, so you feel like that was an important part of this purchase. It says collect them all at the bottom, and that's it. All right, let's get in there. Let's dive in. We'll open this guy up. Peggy, do you have anything you want to share with us? Do you have any trivia or anything like that for us while we open this guy?
Sure, I have some trivia questions I can ask you, Jack, and test your knowledge.
You're going to test me on knowledge of what?
Secret of the Ooze.
Okay, testing my knowledge of Secret of the Ooze. Let's do it. Test my knowledge.
Which national pizza chain bought the product placement rights to be in the pizza delivered to the turtles while they were in April's apartment?
Is it Roy's?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Okay, all right. I know that I think there's Domino's in the first one. Okay, so I'm off to a bad start. Go ahead, give me the next one.
Okay, do you want easy or hard?
I just throw whatever at me. I should be able to answer hard, but if I couldn't even answer Pizza Hut, then I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay. In a bit of an inside joke, when cleaning her apartment, April O'Neil grabbed a stack of magazines and comic books. The top book on the pile was an early issue of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. True or false?
I just watched this movie 3 days ago. I remember her picking up the stack. False.
True.
Wow. Okay. So, man, I thought I had an encyclopedic knowledge of this movie, but I'm getting stumped. Hit me with another one I can't answer. Hit me with another one.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
There were only 2 trivia questions in that particular.
What was the secret of the ooze as explained in the movie?
What the fuck? What was the secret of the ooze? That it was created by TGRI? That it mutated the turtles?
Yeah. The secret was who made it.
Okay. Yeah.
Fans were hoping, based on the title, for a story that delved into exactly how the mutagen, or ooze, was created. Instead, the only line mentioning why the ooze was made was referencing it being an accident. There are no explanations.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
And you got one of the other questions, which was, what was the company that produced the ooze?
Okay, great. Hey, I got another one. Keep going. I've got a couple more pieces of plastic to snip, so I can do one more question.
Okay. This one might be pretty hard.
Oh, great. I'm glad that you're hitting me with the really difficult stuff.
3 of the 4 actors inside the turtle costumes for the movie also appear in other scenes with cameo appearances. Which Turtles actor didn't get his face shown in the movie?
Donatello.
Raphael.
Yeah, how I mean, these are the kind of things that I've seen this movie 300 times. How would you know that?
I will say that, Jack, most of these actually have options to choose from.
Oh, so you're reading me multiple choice questions and then not giving me the multiple choices.
Well, the one
no
with
wonder I'm having a lot of difficulty with it. All right, but I appreciate. I mean, it's not like there's a fill in the blank TMNT Secret of the Ooze quiz out there. All right, here we go. I've got the last little pieces out. That's enough quiz time for now. We can get to more later. Let's take a look at Keno. All right. So I think he's got a pretty good likeness to the actor. You know, he's definitely got that smile, although it does look a little cheesy from the side. He kind of looks like he's sticking his tongue out. He's like, you know, but yeah. So yeah, but he does come with another head. Oh, this is his angry head. He's ready to fight. This is his, come on, we should be out there helping the guys face. Let's see if we can get that on him and see what that looks like. Doing a little hairdryer action. Okay. Wow, that was still quite difficult to get off of there. I'm gonna try to see if we can get this other one on. Might have time for a couple more trivia questions while we heat this up. Not that you would be able to hear them. It's so hot. It's so hot that it burns my fingers, and it's still not long enough to heat up the plastic to get it to work on. I need little pinchers to hold it. Ow. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, as Donatello would say, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, which I have memorized. He looks cool. He looks really great. Can we grab that light and bring it in about a foot? Yeah, perfect. Point it down. Much better. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I mean, he's got the kung fu down, you know. What are you? Night security? No, actually, I'm pizza delivery. Stay down. He gets a ton of ADR in the movie. He gets lots of ADR during, they all do, they get lots of ADR during their fights, but he, right from the beginning, layered with ADR. Here comes Peggy. All right, so next we are at, okay, let's look at this motorcycle. Okay, his jacket extends past his butt. That means that his he does not want to enter a seated position. So it might be difficult to put him on the bike in any meaningful way. But we're going to try. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I don't have the right hands on him. I have the hands on him that make him look like he's never ridden a bike before, right? And he's like, let's see. He comes with a handful of hands. Let's check out his handful of hands. It's pretty typical. He's got fists and he's got grabbing hands. And that's really about it. This thing snaps onto the back of his, oh, look at this. There's little tubes right back there. I hope you can see those. And then this will just slot in there other way. Maybe like that. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that looks great. And then, wow. Look at this pizza locker. You can really get your Roy's hot pizza. The receipt is such a nice touch. Does it say? It literally has writing on it. It's too small for my old daddy eyes to read. I think I might see something that says like green onion or green something. Whoa, it opens up. There's a pizza box inside. The pizza box looks like it's folded paper. So I'm not going to unfold it, but that's a really nice touch, you know. You don't even really have to take it out of there. You're going to keep it in there 99% of the time. But it's nice that they gave you that. That's really great. All right. And then, so then we can put that right in here like this. And then that. It's got a couple of snaps, so it should just snap on there. Whoa. This does have a little stand, so it'll stand up. All right, let's get some driving hands on him, and then we'll move on to the next box here. Okay. Got to heat them up, get those hands off. My hands, my hands. Okay. Oh, interesting. The hands are kind of bent. They're angled differently than the rest of the hands. They're very clearly angled specifically to put his hands on the motorbike handles. So that's a nice touch, I guess. They gave him motorbike hand. That's how he rides around everywhere. Which one of you lucky ladies is riding with me tonight? Dream on, dweeb. Yeah, all right, I will. But when I do, I'll dream of something a little thinner. No wonder they don't give him the time of day. Really. Hey! Vroom, 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 beep, beep, chow. Vroom, vroom, chow. Vroom. He looks great. You know, I think he looks really cool. The scooter is a really nice touch. 99% of the time when I see them, you know, a Ninja Turtle character with a motorcycle, I'm like, but why? Especially they did the Casey Jones from the first movie with a motorcycle. Pretty sure he never has a motorcycle in the first one. But as the trivia has demonstrated, I know nothing about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. Is it time to open the next box? Any questions, thoughts, concerns, anything that you want to see about this figure that I haven't talked about yet? Whoa. There's crickets. I bet Peggy's playing like a tumbleweed graphic going across the bottom of the screen right now. All right, let's open up the next one. We'll put him over here. We'll get there, folks. We'll get our lives together, ma'am. Don't worry. All right, now, wow, look at this monster of a box containing monsters. It's it's huge. Look, Tokka's so big that they had to twist his arm around like backwards like that to get it in there. They tons of really great accessories. I see donuts and I see, you know, the boards and stuff like that. He's got his big shield, fire extinguisher. This all looks really like great. Pictures of the toys on the top. Pictures of Tokka there, which I assume means we're going to get, yep, Razar on the other side. Anything on the back? Nope, just great pictures of the figures. Oh, it says express yourself includes articulated facial features. Cool. I am excited to see these articulated facial features. All right, let's get in there and check them out. Did it look like I was trying not to sneeze? All right, you got some more Secret of the Ooze trivia that I absolutely will not get right?
Yes, we're going to do a different style, though.
Different style?
Yep, this is boy. Who Said the Line? Who Said the Line?
This is, all right, this is going to be T-ball. I bet you not. The line's going to be like, oh no. Who said it? All right. Go ahead.
This is your family. I am your father.
Shredder.
Yes.
Shredder says, this is your family. I am your father. Okay, what else?
Okay. My record on the record clearly shows that I have no off the record record. Make a record of that.
My record on the record clearly shows that I have no... Yeah. That is... It's either the mayor of New York or it's the police chief. It's the police chief?
Police chief. But Chief Stearns.
Chief Stearns, that's right. Yeah. Okay. I remember the interview. All right, maybe I don't know it as well as I thought. Keep going. What else we got here? Wow. Can I just say, I feel like looking at some of these plastic brads here that, like, these have been in the box for a long time. I don't think this was a re-release. I think they, like, found some old figures and put them up for sale because some of those look a little aged. Anyway, all right, what's the next line?
Well, Jack, you say that you think this is old. Can you tell us about how you actually ended up getting this set?
Oh, yeah. I could tell you about how I actually got this set. So, what, a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, during the New York Comic-Con, NECA had a whole bunch of different action figures go back up for sale that had been sold out for a long time, specifically on Walmart's website. And this was one of the sets that went back up. Lots and lots of people ordered this set. In fact, and a lot of people had their orders canceled. I missed the first couple of sellout waves and just happened to check back later in the day and it was restocked. As I saw everybody else, you know, on like the TMNT subreddit and other, you know, if you're a Redditor, another great place to go for good Reddit action figure stuff is a subreddit called Action Figure Geek. But anyway, a lot of the conversation on those was about, you know, having their orders canceled. So I just assumed that my order was going to get canceled as well. But it didn't. It shipped and it showed up. So, yeah, so that's how I got it. We didn't know at the time if it was a re-release or not. But, yeah, I mean, I can just tell by looking at the plastic brads here that they're just, it's old plastic. They've been in there a while. You know, this plastic is disposable to begin with. So, you know, you don't see it hold up as much. There are so many of them. I'm going to be cutting and cutting and cutting for a while, so I hope you've got more good stuff to fill the time.
Yeah, and then you ordered another Secret of the Ooze set, is that right?
I didn't order another Secret of the Ooze set, but I did order another Archie Ninja Turtle. I ordered the Archie Wingnut figure, and use the fan on him. Use the fan. We have an irritating cat. You know, and don't get me wrong. If it was the kind of cat who like just was like jumped up into the camera, I'd be like, "Hello, everybody. This is my cat." But he's not. He comes in and tries to chew on the cables in the back of the computer and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, no, I ordered another figure and they shipped me the wrong one. Is the long, or is the short version of a long and not very interesting story. I had to return it. If anybody out there has got a NECA Archie Wingnut for MSRP available, I'll take it off your hands. Hit me with some more. I have been cutting for quite a while. I am about halfway through all of the cutting that I need to do to get these guys out. A stunning amount of clips here.
Okay, how about who said this? Let's not forget my personal favorite, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Let's not forget my personal favorite, 2 minutes for high sticking. That is Casey Jones, and it's not from Secret of the Ooze. It's from the first movie.
Oh, you're right. These quotes are from either TMNT
or
TMNT 2,
Okay.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, all right. That's fine. I know my Ninja Turtles. Or not. Hit me with another one. Wow. Okay.
I'll never call golf a dull game again.
I'll never call golf a dull game again. I want to say Raphael? I don't know.
Casey Jones again.
So Casey Jones does not appear in Secret of the Ooze.
Oh.
So anytime it's a Casey Jones line, we know that it's from the original. Let's see. Oh man, some of these are really hard to get.
Okay, how about this one? This one is definitely from Secret of the Ooze. They're not stupid. They're infants.
That's the Professor Professor Jordan Perry.
Bingo.
Yeah. Wow. I'm getting there. unbelievable how many of those there are. I think I might have gotten almost. No, he's still in there. Oh, yeah. You got any more for me?
Yes, I can try. Okay. So where we left off in the first film was that the turtles had succumbed to that all too common plight of the city, homelessness. Where are they living at the moment?
Where are the turtles living at the beginning of the second movie?
Yes.
April's apartment.
Bingo.
Okay. I'm down to the last couple of chunks of plastic here. Woo! Thanks for your patience, friends. That was a lot of cutting. Wow. Wow. These guys look great. They look like they really kind of twisted the figures any way that they had to get them into the box. And so, like, you know, his feet are twisted all weird to the side. And I'm moving the joints very slowly and loosely because, again, I just feel like these figures have probably been in the box for several years. And I just want to be careful not to break any of them because it's not like I can get them replaced. Yeah. Oh, look at his mouth. That's really cool. And it does open and close. He gets to say, and are those his facial features that move? Yeah, I think those are, do his ears move or something? No. So his facial feature that moves is, and then, yes, and then Tokka. Wow, look at those. Those are some great, please tell me these eyebrows. His eyebrows move! Yes. We can make him, he can be mad. Or he can be, please don't hit me with that golf club again, Master Shredder. I'm only an infant. And wow, and all of the looks in between. He can say, are you sure that's the answer to that quiz question? And I think he can even, well, there's a little bit of posability in his nose, so he can do a little of smelling. And does the mouth open? Whoa, it opens quite wide. Yeah, he can really, that's if you want to get, you can get his donut in there. Wow. Oh, wow. He looks great. Both of these figures really, really look excellent. I'll say that one thing I really appreciate them is that I really appreciate about them is that for both of them in the arms, well, okay. I was about to say they get a lot of great posability because they have an extra joint in the elbow. Like if you look, maybe it'll be easier to show over here. Okay, so the arm comes out of the torso, and then here's a break in it, and then the rest of the arm plugs in on a peg to this bicep, right? So there's a piece here with a joint, and then that's connected to another piece here with a joint, and then down here to the wrist. So that gives you lots of rotation and bend points in the arms, and that makes them very posable. Unfortunately, the spikes on his shoulders really limit his up and down mobility, and the sculpt is tight enough that it's kind of hard to get them to go, yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but you can get his arms above his head. Yeah. You know, this is another one where, like, if you kind of, I was always really partial to Rocksteady as the villains from the cartoons, and part of that was that I could never find the Rocksteady action figure on the shelves. I had Bebop, I could just never find Rocksteady. And so now, like, I'm kind of extra partial to him as an adult. I'll pick up him if I think he looks cool in the line or whatever. One of those childhood things. In a similar way, I had the Tokka action figure as a kid, and I could never find Razar. And I think he looks great. The spikes on his armor are really nice. Not only do they look really nice and look really sharp, but they're actually kind of soft and bendy, which is great. That means they don't snap off. And that's excellent. I mean, these guys are obviously why we all came to the stream. It looks like, again, they have the same... Okay, so he has the same thing going on with the legs here. You see the leg comes down, and then that's on a peg. There's just not an extra joint there. So this is kind of similar to... I've talked about this in some of my other reviews, particularly the last Ronin Turtles. It keeps his knees from bending super forward, so it'll always give him a bit of a kind of crouched look, which isn't great. I need to... What he really needs is a little bit of hip swivel. I feel like his legs are kind of... He's doing the Dennis thing where it's like, how much lower can you... I can go lower. Yeah, well, how much lower can you go? Well, that's it, but that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's my beef. That's my criticism of this figure, if I have one. And that's that. Yeah, his legs look a little splayed. But yeah, the arms are cool. The armor looks great. The sculpt, I mean, especially the armor pieces, the black leather, just even the kind of ribbed look on the pauldrons. Is that what those are?
Jack, can you show us those little tassels next to his knees?
His little knee tassels? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got little tassels by his knees. Yeah, they, it all looks really great. It's plastic chain. It might be metal. It might be a light metal chain that covers his back and holds his front piece on. So it kind of has a little bit of movement to it. I wish that his eyes also... I mean, I feel like they give you so much with Tokka's face that it makes me keep poking around for more on Razar's face and not really finding it. Well, his mouth opens and closes. What else do you really want from him? I want his eyes to move, like Tokka's. That's what I want. That's okay. They come with, they come with handfuls of hands. For Tokka, he's got open hands. He's got little gripping hands to hold weapons and stuff like that, and they've got fists. Same is true of Razar. He's got claws, and he's got fists, and he's got, grabbing hands. The props look cool. Of course, they come with donuts, and actually, I think I might have lost it. I think it did come with a small, paper box that you can put these in that says donuts that I might have thrown away with the rest of the packaging. And then, you got to have the fire extinguisher. This is, you got to stick it in his mouth. And then you get Vanilla Ice to say, go ninja, go. And then they just fall asleep. And then they turn back into a dog and a snapping turtle. There's a moment when Shredder's he says to Tatsu before he mutates them, "And you are sure these are the most vicious animals you could find?" And at this point, it's a mystery what they're going to mutate. And you got to remember, as kids, we were coming into this, we had no idea. We thought we were about to see Bebop and Rocksteady, because that's how Bebop and Rocksteady got created in the cartoon, was I think they got mutagenous, and then they went to the zoo and they capture two really mean animals, and they mutate them, right? But in this one, I guess they went to the park or something, because they get a dog and a turtle. And hey, we've already seen that turtles can be pretty lethal once you mutate them. You know, and the snapping turtle, he's dangerous, but it like, again, it just takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails when he's like, "Are you sure these are the most vicious animals you could find? Is a dog and a turtle? Like, did you try the zoo?" You know, like I don't know. Maybe that was going to come in sequels that... No, we got a sequel. It wasn't good. I am surprised that I don't have to heat up the joints very much. I was really expecting that I would have to do a lot of that to get them to move. I guess some of them I'll have to heat up a little bit. I feel like that's really about it. Well, let's look at the accessories here real quick. Oh, and then I did want to show, because they give you the donut that has the smashed mutagen pill. They go through this whole thing of manufacturing these little tablets that are going to demutate these guys, and they have to feed them to them. And they give them these donuts, and they're like, "Yay!" And they grab one and eat it, and then they grab the one that has this in it, and he smashes it, and then he holds it open, and he's like, "Rah!" Oh, and then his eyes, they turn into sad, and he goes, "Really? You were going to poison me?" Rah! And then they attack and kill. They don't kill, but you can easily imagine that some were killed in the melee. Let's check out their weapons, and let's call this, because we've seen the toys. They look awesome, but we'll put some weapons in their hands because that's always fun to see. Oh no, I lost the donut. Okay. Give him this right here. And then what does he carry? Does he carry the big... Okay. He's got a pipe, and he'll smash you with it. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Obviously, you feel like, yeah, he's a lot scarier and more threatening with his snapping mouth open. Obviously, I'm gravitating more towards this figure as I'm opening up. Look at his shell on the back. Man, that is cool. He does look mean, mean, mean. All right, and then he needs some weapons too. I think we'll do... All right. Pop this guy off here. If you are watching the stream live, or even if you are watching it later, please do all of the things that YouTubers always ask you to do, like and subscribe and leave a comment and all that stuff. You know, it's all about the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. I know I'm supposed to do it as a YouTuber, right? I know I'm supposed to say, hey, don't forget to check out this and that, and, you know, and oh, did I just break? Oh, no. I think while I was talking, oh, maybe they clip back on? I'm a little confused. Okay, so looking at this up close, I thought I had to strap this on, but now that I look, like they were never attached on the other side, they just hang down. So yeah, I'm not sure if I just broke that off and it was originally glued on. It's not exactly staying back on. Yeah, it just fell off again. I'm going to assume I broke that. So that's all right. If I only broke one thing in this as I was opening it and closing it, that's not terrible, I guess. But I'm not going to put a shield on him. You're just going to have to deal with that. Oh, they do come with another TGRI canisters. If you collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures, you probably have a Tupperware full of TGRI canisters at this point. All right. Let's put that big old board in his hand. Come on. Come on. In there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that looks, I mean, I don't want him to hit me with that. You know, I don't, that looks like it would hurt if he hit me with it. They look great. They look hideous. And that is exactly what you want. I feel like we opened up 3 really cool figures today. Bless you, Peggy. I am a huge fan of Razar here. I love Tokka. I think that Tokka is definitely the winner of the 2. Amazing, amazing sculpt here. And of course, ciao. Thanks for stopping by, friends. Always make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that crap. Check out my subreddit, r/FireEscapeToys. While you're on Reddit, check out r/Action Figure Geek. I'm on BlueSky as well. Come and see us next time. Love you all. Thanks for your help, Peggy. Bye.